Hey everyone, Taco Bricks here, and today I'm doing something I haven't done in a long while, and I'm going to be reviewing a Lego set. This set is set number 4002021, the Lego Ninjago Temple of Celebrations. This set was the 2021 end of the year employee gift, a set that Lego gives to employees and Arlog members, or I guess the easier way of saying it is people with big social media followings who do Lego things like Brickset or the Brick Fan, those kind of websites. A couple of Lego YouTubers, I can't think of any who got some, but like people like Solid Brick Studios, people like that, people who focus a lot on Lego on their social media platforms. So unfortunately, I'm not one of those big cool people, or I don't work at Lego. I had to buy this set off someone who didn't want their copy. So yeah. But being the big Ninjago fan I am, I'm building a giant Lego Ninjago city, if you've seen my channel before. And I have almost every Ninjago set. So when I saw this was this year's employee gift, I thought to myself, I'm going to have to get that someday because that's really cool. That someday ended up being last week. I'm not complaining. But there's a lot of really cool things going on with this set outside of it being a special set to commemorate the 10 years of Ninjago, and outside of it being an employee gift. It's just a really nice build too. But Lego's also doing a couple interesting things in the coming years with sustainability and allowing people to build, like 6 people to build the same set at one time. And this is one of the first sets to do both of those things. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about that in this video. So I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to cut to the time lapse of me building this and open the box, because it's just opening it. I already opened it, I didn't take anything out yet, but just opening the box, there's a lot of cool, interesting little details on the side and the inside that I want to go over. And yeah, I'm going to get into that and get to the build and get to the review and talking about cool Lego stuff. So yeah, stay tuned and yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Before we get into the building, let's go over the box real quick. There's a couple of interesting things on the box here too. So not like the actual set picture on the front here, it's like a graphic of the set here. You got the temple here, you got Santa Garmadon and the ninjas and characters doing snow angels. You also got the Temple of Celebrations right there, and also the Temple of Celebration in the Lego Ninjago font that was made in the Ninjago movie. That's been used ever since in a lot of the sets. You also have like a little stamp here for 10 years in Ninjago, 2011 to 2021. And you got the set number here, and this set number indicates it's kind of a, like with the 400 in front of the 2021. The 2021 indicates the year for the employee gift, but also sets that begin with the 400 are usually more like the exclusive sets that don't usually leave Lego, or if like Comic-Cons, rarer things like that. Now on the side here, you've got some pictures of the set there. Cool there, that's cool. But this is an interesting thing like I was talking about earlier. Build together. So you got 6 different people here, you got 6 different parts here, and it's actually 6 instructions on the inside, which you'll see in just a moment. You got all sorts of text and different languages here, but the one for English, like me, up here, let me focus in on that. What better way to celebrate the first 10 years of Lego Ninjago than with a unique Temple of Celebration set that brings all the theme's well-known characters together in a fun, festive Lego build for you and your family. Enjoy. So yeah, this is the employee gift. It's meant for Lego employees and something to do with your family around the holidays. So yeah, and it's also just a really nice box that flips open here. So starting off, already a very different thing that what most people are probably used to. So this is part of Lego's new sustainability efforts. So let's read this. So while Lego bricks are often handed down through generations, our packaging is generally disposed of more quickly. So as part of our journey to make all of our packaging sustainable to 2025, we're swapping plastic for paper. The bags in this set are made from Forest Stewardship Council certified paper and are widely recyclable. We're sure even Lord Garmadon would agree it's a good idea. So from plastic to paper. So as you'll see right from the box right here, this is new. Paper bags for Lego sets that tear open on the top right here. You see a perforated edge. And also just a nice design for the bag too with the Lego bricks on it. So Here's what I'm sure a lot of people are more familiar with, a plastic bag. So by 2025, by 3 years from now actually, won't see these anymore. We'll see this in Lego sets now. So this is something I just kind of wanted to talk about because it's a really interesting thing. For someone who's been building with Lego all his life, I've always known this. I've never seen this before. So I think it's just a really interesting thing, and props for Lego for being a more sustainable, or putting more efforts in being a more sustainable source, I guess, or having more sustainable efforts, making the world a little bit of a better place. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. The bag is pretty flat, you kind of see some of the pieces on the inside. Yeah. Paper. Nothing really much else to talk about than that. Yeah. So you got like a bigger version of the bag here. Yeah, same pattern and everything. It's just like continued on more. I wonder if you can like exactly line these up. But yeah, bigger bag, same thing. It's just really interesting to see paper bag. And also, I know I saw. Oh yeah, the instructions. So here's. It's not going to be like this in every set. It's not going to include 6 instruction booklets, so 6 people could build at the same time. But in the future, Lego has, as you might already see on a lot of Lego instructions, there's a QR code for you to scan. Well, the idea going forward would be you get 1 paper instruction booklet in the set, or 1 per major step, I guess, whatever you want to put it, because sometimes they do big sets with 3 instruction booklets. Like in the Ninjago City Gardens that came out earlier in 2021. The purpose would be to scan that QR code and you have your own set of instructions on your phone or your tablet or whatever. But this set is doing it a little differently. They're having all 6 instructions in one go. So let's see. Let's open this. I'm curious myself to see what each step is. So you have the Lord Garmadon and or Santa Garmadon and a sleigh and a dragon. You get the base of the temple right here, so indicating that's the part of the temple you build. That's an interesting part of it. And there's the back of the instruction too. Back of that one too. And like the middle section, upper middle, and then the very top, and then the tree and the presents and a table that all the ninja can sit at. And yeah, very. Yeah. Oh wow. That's a cool. For 10 years we have fought, but we are still here. I think that deserves a roaring holiday cheer. That is a really cool design. Oh, I actually wish I had that as a real postcard. So yeah, it gives you. So it's like, say 6 people could build the set at the same time. The instructions aren't going to intertwine, or the numbering of the bags aren't going to intertwine with other steps, if you get what I mean. To say, you're not going to rely on whatever someone's doing on bag 2, that someone who wants to build doesn't have to wait for someone to be done with bag 2. They can just already start with bag 3, and the parts of the build will all come together at the very end. Yeah, very interesting. When is the thing that started this one? Oh yeah. To watch the glee of the young is such a treat. Cooking this feast all day has kept us on our feet. A magnificent meal is truly essential. How else are ninja to reach their true potential? Kind of some Ninjago references going on in here. Oh yeah, here we go. Another one. To light up the candles, I fire up a flame. Not using my power would be such a shame. The fire, the hair, the golden ghee are a perfect fit with the master of fire around. Christmas is sure to get lit. Oh my god. What else is here? Got Zane doing a snow angel. In Ninjago, I'm known as the Master Ice. This time of year, I'm especially nice. I'm cool and collected as I do my chores. Helping out at Christmas is a worthy Ninjoid cause. That's cool. I didn't know this was in here. I didn't know they had stuff at the beginning of each one. It's really cool. Tonight we will gather around the tree. It was brought into this room to unite the family. There'll be no fighting, only laughing and joy, and nothing is more joyous than a well-made building toy. You're not wrong. Okay, so here we go. Last one. I come down your chimney with my best spin. I greet you most fondly with my merriest grin. My ninja this night, you have nothing to fear. This one time of year, I'm not of destruction, but holiday cheer. Cute. It's actually just honestly really cool to see Lego kind of giving this attention to detail in Ninjago. So as like a Ninjago fan, it's just really nice to see that. But yeah, it's just really cool to see, you know, allowing 6 people to build at once. So for someone like me, I build a lot of sets with my dad, and usually we switch on and off between who's building. I'll do one bag, he'll do another. So if Lego does more sets like this, I think that'd be really cool. Like me and my dad could each be building at the same time, and then at the end combine whatever pieces we made into one big model. So yeah, I think that's really cool, and that's a really nice step in the direction. Because also, it makes the building process more easier to say like, one night, oh, I'll just do the dragon. The next night, oh, I'll do this base. And the next day I can go, oh, I'll do this part and the next part. You know, I can split the build up over whatever time I have. You know, I think that's just really cool overall. And yeah, plastic bags are also really cool. Yeah, I want to build it now. So let's get into the build part, and I'll give some more detailed thoughts. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, there's a lot of really cool stuff here, so let's start off with some small stuff. We're going to start off with the minifigures real quick. This build was awesome, and I'm really excited to talk about it, so let's get right into it. Alright, so now we're going to start off with the minifigures. So starting here we have Golden Legacy Sensei Wu. Now, the only difference between this minifigure and the one that you get in the gardens is the yellow head used for, and the white, classic white beard for Sensei Wu used in this set. Now, in the garden set where you get the Legacy Golden Sensei Wu, you get it with the golden head and a golden beard. Well, that's not here. Actually, it is here. I'll talk about that later. I thought it wasn't in this set, because I thought it was just, there are a lot of people who were saying this set is really the only way you can get all 7 Legacy figures in one go, instead of having to buy 7 different sets. But I noticed I got that yellow head. It's not the official. You don't have that golden head and golden beard. It's not the correct one. But I do stand corrected. I'll show that later where it is in this set. But you do actually get all 7 in here. So yeah. But I do like having this version with the white beard and yellow head. I think it gives kind of a more human look to this version of Sensei Wu. But yeah, all in all, it's a great figure. Same as the garden set, it's just a fantastic figure. Moving on here, I think this is the most fun figure in this set, is Santa Garmadon. So he's got the classic helmet he always wears, but with the golden touch to it. It's for Christmas colors. He's got Santa beard and a Santa suit on. I don't think this is like a different Santa outfit from anything we've seen before. I think it was in some of the other Christmas sets that came out this year. So nothing about this figure is really exclusive. I don't think any of these figures have anything exclusive to the set. So you can't make all these figures yourself as if you want to. But yeah, I think just having all the pieces at the ready is good. And this is just a really nice Ninjago twist on a classic holiday icon, I guess you want to call him. Good old Saint Nicholas, but he's also the Lord of Destruction Garmadon himself, and I think that's just really funny. And moving on, we'll go on to more Golden Ninjas, or Golden Gi Legacy Ninjas. So here you got Zane on some skis. I think this is a really nice way to use Zane in the set. Put on skis, because he is the Ice Ninja after all. So, like you'll see all the other Golden Legacy versions of the ninjas, they're all the same versions you've seen in the other 10-year special Legacy sets. So, it's nothing new. But it's still just kind of nice to go over them all. Yeah, cool stuff. My personal favorite, Jay. My favorite ninja of them all. And he just, good old Jay. Nice figure. I love the blue and the gold contrasting on his helmet. It's really nice. I got Kai here too. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I really do like all the figures in the set. I think every figure in this set is a good choice, and using all the Golden Gi ninjas is just a good choice for the 10-year special of Ninjago. Because each one of these golden ninja suits is a perfect representation of the story behind each of the ninjas. What this one is Cole's story in the Master of the Mountain, Prime Empire for Jay, the Fire and Ice chapters for Zane and Kai, and you got the Island version for Lloyd, which is also really nice. I really do love that hairpiece. The suit is also really nice too, and he's holding a snowball ready to throw at his evil Santa Garmadon dad. And last of the ninjas is Nia with her Seabound outfit, golden style. Oh yeah. Fantastic figures all around. Really do like them. No complaints here. You got Misako with a Green Ninja hoodie. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. It says Lloyd on the back. Let me take the hairpiece off. And she does have a secondary face, just like a tighter smile, I guess. And it says Lloyd on the back of her sweatshirt. And yeah, nothing special. And we've seen this hoodie, and I think it was either the Garden set or the actual original City set, or the Docks. It was one of the 3 City sets. I'm pretty sure it was the Garden, so that is a newer print. You got one of the Hypnobride Serpentine on a nice sled here. You got some katanas in the front of the sled. It's a nice little bit of a sled, and I think it was nice to include some of the snakes in this set because, snakes are pretty much the only villains in Ninja Fight. It's kind of a little bit of a running joke in the Ninjago community that all of Ninja Fight are snakes. And I think it's kind of, which isn't true, they fought in ghosts, pirates, Ninjroids. I was drawing a blank there, or else they fought that weren't snakes. But yeah, I think it's nice to have a snake with a scarf in here too. And I think it was a smart move to include at least 2 little snakes in here because, snakes are a big part of the Ninjago history because, they, like I said, they fight a lot of snakes. I also do like the bunny they included because this bunny, I think, was last seen in, I forget, it was a series from 2021. The bunny girl, the little girl with the bunny doll, the girl in the pajamas. But yeah, with the blonde hairpiece. Yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, I'll put it on the screen here. But yeah, that's the figure it comes with, so I think this is the only other way you can get it. But yeah, those are the minifigures, I guess. Oh, and you also get a Spinjitzu piece for Sensei Will, and I think I need to use both my hands here. It does spin. Like these are the spinner pieces that they introduced when they did the Fire and Ice chapters. So yeah, overall, fantastic figures. So let's get into the meat potatoes of the set, the actual temple. So let's go to that now. Alright, here is the big main centerpiece of the set, the Temple of Celebrations. It's a fantastic build. I love the unicorn horns used as the icicles hanging off the side of the building. You got some nice lanterns also hanging off the roof. I just like how it's kind of built on this little rock work here. It's really nice. You got a snowman in the front, and the opening to these doors and windows points on the temple are just really, really nice with these arches and slope pieces. And this is upside down. This is an upside. This piece right here is the same right here. It's just upside down. It's such a nice build. I've never seen these pieces used on the roof right here. They might have been in another set, I can't remember at the moment. But they're new to me. And they're a really fantastic looking piece. They look so nice on here. Got Christmas wreaths on the front here too. And in the back, and all these floors are removable too. They all come off really easily. They are built, as you saw in the time lapse, as different sections. This one whole floor was a single instruction booklet. So say you're building with friends or family, you each could pick an instruction booklet and build like one floor at a time. And yeah. The inside has a couple of nice details on the inside. Since this is a Christmas themed set, you're going to see some Christmas themed things like the presents and the tree, which we'll talk about later. But in here you also have a couple of Ninjago references, like right here. Let me see if I can zoom in and focus on that little detail right there. That is actually a micro-scale version of the Ninjago City Garden set that came out at the beginning of 2021. And yeah, this is a nice little nod to like, hey, another 10-year special set right here too. So yeah. And as I mentioned earlier, I didn't realize this until I built the set itself. The Sensei Wu minifigure I talked about earlier, since he's not, and how I mentioned he's not the same minifigure you get in the garden set because he has the yellow head. You actually, because in the garden set he had the golden head. Well, actually, you do get that golden head in here and the golden beard. Right there. That is the golden Sensei Wu head. Oh, it helps if I was to focus it. There. The golden Sensei Wu head and the golden beard. Just like from the garden set. So you actually do get all 7 golden 10-year anniversary figures in this set. Technically. So I did not realize that, so I do stand corrected. And here you also have the 10-year Ninjago little 2x2 round tile that's been in all the legacy sets for this year too. Or 2021 rather. You also have like a mini like ice tank, I want to say that's what that is supposed to resemble there. Yeah. Yeah, you got a nice fireplace in the bottom here. You got the table that can be switched out for the tree, which I'll show when I talk about that. But yeah. The inside is just nice, has some nice little details in there. I really do love that mini Ninjago City Garden, so I think that's a really nice touch. But yeah, all in all, this build is just a really fantastic temple. I almost kind of wish I could incorporate it into my city, but I feel like this is better just standing off as its own build and on its own. It's just a really nice build, and I really, really do like it. And it's kind of a shame this is an employees only set, because I think this is a really nice set that I think a lot of Ninjago fans would like to have. But the pieces I say are might be relatively easy to get. I can't say for sure because there's some newer pieces in here and newer colors. In like these brackets and these slope pieces for the roofs. I'm not sure how easy those would be to get off of like Bricklink or anything. So yeah, or you can easily swap them out with other pieces to do similar things in different colors, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, let's go on to the next part now. Yeah, this is just a fantastic build. Alright, so here we got the small stuff here. The part is that we got the Christmas tree and the presents, and I guess this is what you would call a mix of a reindeer and a dragon. As I was building it, I didn't realize how much of like kind of reindeer inspired this dragon is. You also have it pulling Santa garment on sleigh. But, let's take a look at this, I guess you want to call a reindeer dragon real quick. It's a very interesting build. Let's see here, look at the head. You'll see it has antlers, which is pretty interesting. It's made these gold pieces right here made to look like antlers, like on a reindeer. It's really cool. Got really lots of nice posability on here. In the front legs here, it has a new piece that's being introduced in 2022. The 1x1 plate with bars on both sides. It's a really nice piece, and I really like it. You get 2 in this set, which is awesome. You got the tail on the back that can also move. The wings can also move up and down. And it's kind of hard to talk about it because it keeps wanting to. It's attached with this on the back here is Santa garment on sleigh, and it's a really nice build. And if you look from the side here, you kind of notice these wings you have on the back of both sides right here, looks a lot like the Destiny's Bounty, which I built just like, oh, that's really cool. I'm hoping that's an intentional little kind of design nod there to make it look like the Destiny's Bounty. A very important vehicle in the Ninjago lore and history, especially with the 10 years of sets. I think there's been four versions of the Destiny's Bounty if you count the movie version. Yes. Okay, I have that right. But yeah, it's just a really nice dragon build, and yeah, I really like it, and the wings are really cool, and I really do like the head build. Makes it look, and you got a frog on the bottom of it. It's like the little chin piece. But yeah, a nice reindeer dragon. So yeah, that's really cool. Then over here you have the Christmas tree, which was a nice build too, I will add. I really do like all the ninja shurikens covering the tree. I think it's like a nice Ninjago touch to it. And just like the way these the leaves are positioned out here are strong, and it's just really a nice kind of flowing out design. I also really like this little firewood holder here, and the presents are also a nice little build. Nothing too special, but they're just nice little side accessories to have to go with this tree. But yeah, nice fun side builds that are easily made to interchange out in the back of the temple. This table is also, you can actually take this table out really easily, and you can switch it out with the tree if you want, but I like the table in there more. I feel like it's kind of where it belongs. You can have the tree outside or anywhere else in the building, but yeah, I think it's really cool. You got all the 8 seats in there for all the ninjas in Garbodon and Misako. Yeah, let's get to the final part of this review now. I'm kind of sad it's all over. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the review. There is not really a lot left for me to say other than that this is a fantastic set. I have no complaints other than that it's an employee gift. That's what kind of makes it kind of stink about this set, because there's nothing wrong with the set. The set itself is fantastic. The box is great. The build itself, the minifigure selection, all phenomenal. Except for the fact that you really can't get the set very easily, which kind of stinks, because if this was on the store shelves, I totally would have bought this day one. And that really kind of stinks, because the build of the temple is fantastic. The tree build is fantastic. You get all the golden geese for the legacy 10 years of Ninja and Wu. You get Santa Garbodon, and you get the nice sleigh build and the reindeer dragon. The temple itself is fantastic. And if you're not someone who celebrates Christmas, this is a set you can easily take the holiday cheer out of. Not in a bad way. Not Scrooge way. You can easily just take the wreaths off and take the tree apart and maybe adjust the dragon if you like and change the sleigh. I'm not entirely sure why you would do that, but I mean, just taking the wreaths off the temple just makes it look like a normal ice temple, which this temple on its own is just a fantastic set with the icicles, the sideways and upside down building for the top of the wall here, and you get the nice details under the windows here. It's all just incredibly fantastic, and I love the little details on the inside too, with the mini Ninjago City Gardens and the table that all the ninjas can sit at, and the fireplace. It's just a nice, cozy, homey temple build, and it's really fantastic. I'm hoping a lot of these pieces are going to becoming readily available soon, especially these newer pieces on the roofs and these new 1x2 bracket or 1x1 bracket pieces that are in here. I hope in tan now in here. I hope those become readily available soon. I know they're not in a lot of sets right now, but I hope they become readily available so people can look at the instructions, order a couple pieces off of Bricklink, and make this out of their own collection. Because it's just a phenomenal build, and it got nothing bad to say about it. This set is fantastic. It is a set to be celebrated for, because it celebrates the 10 years of Ninjago, and a set that really does that well. And it's a shame it's not readily available. But yeah, I really don't have much else to say. It's just a fantastic set, and hopefully if you can get your hands on it, with some relative ease, I hope. Definitely go for it. You're not going to be disappointed. It really is a fantastic set. And I'm not just saying this as a Ninjago fan. I'm saying this as a Lego fan. It was a really fun build to do. Even with the kind of the new weird method with the 6 different instruction booklets. And it was nice to put together, like doing one booklet at a time. You're like, oh, now this is done. Oh, now this next floor is done. It went by really fast. And the build was it was easy to put it all together. And in the end, it's like, oh, wow, I'm already done. That was a really quick and fun build. Personally, I like to build fast. I mean, you can easily take your time with this build and, say, oh, I'll do one booklet this night, I'll do this booklet the next night, or I'll do 2 booklets. So do one in the morning, do one in the afternoon. Me, I just like to see how fast I can build. But yeah, it's just, the set gives you a lot of different ways of how to play with it and build with it, and I think that's really cool. And I think this is going forward. It's going to be a nice thing to see with some Lego sets doing the build together thing, or just splitting up the build into sections for you to make it, pace yourself, I guess is what I want to say. And the paper bags are also just really cool to see. It's nice to see Lego putting forward the effort into sustainability. It was also kind of ironic when I would open a bag and I look inside and there's a smaller plastic bag in here. So you have a plastic bag inside of a paper bag. Kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, but I read I forget where I read it, or I saw somewhere this is just like the first kind of test of it, really. They're gonna have smaller paper bags going forward when they do make all the bags paper. They're not gonna open in 2025 when they say they're gonna have this done. You're not gonna open your paper bags and still find plastic bags inside. It will be big paper bags with smaller paper bags on the inside. But it was kind of, right now, it was a little ironic to see. I got a little chuckle out of it. I don't know. I think I'm just weird like that. But yeah, if you like me, which I hope you do, consider subscribing. I don't do reviews too often. I just like to talk about Lego. I feel like people can do reviews a lot better than me, and you see a lot of different people doing reviews too. So I feel like I'm beating a dead horse in a way. But this was just a very different set, and not that many people get their hands on this set. So I thought it'd be. I'm just kind of wanting to nerd out about it too, so I thought it would be nice to talk about it. So yeah, if you like me, subscribe for maybe some reviews in the future, but mostly for my mocks I build. I'm currently building the 9x15 foot Ninjago City that I will be bringing to Brick Fair, Virginia 2022. So I'll link to that whole video series in the description below. And yeah, I hope you subscribe and I hope you stick around. So yeah, and also follow me on Instagram for more Lego stuff. I post more on there pretty frequently. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day, or a good afternoon, or a good evening, or a good morning, whatever it is for you. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time.